Hey Taurus, welcome to your reading today. Today we have a message from the universe, kind of whatever needs to pop up for your highest good and best outcome. So we just want what is best for you, and I want to get messages to you that will most benefit you in your day-to-day life. So for those of you who are into that kind of stuff, I intuitively pick all the stones that I put out for the reading. So here we have some Botswana banded agate. I really like this because it's got so many pretty intricate layers, and it's just got these beautiful natural shapes in it. And then we have some petrified wood. I know it's technically not a crystal, but petrified wood has a lot to do with like stability, fortitude, and just all around sturdiness, I think, and some other stuff. If you guys feel intuitively called to any of these that I'm listing here, like please look them up on the internet. Quick little Google search, and then just look up like such and such stone properties, or folklore, things like that. And then this is a garnet stone. So I know it's very dark, but it's got like this very pretty little red hue to it. I don't think the camera does it justice, but I like all the little cracks and crevices in it. It's really pretty. All right, Taurus. So to get your reading started, we are going to pull tarot cards from the Shadowscapes Tarot deck, and then we are going to clarify with the Hanson Roberts Tarot deck, which is this guy right here. And then for some advice from the universe, we're going to be getting some oracle cards from the Messages from Your Higher Self Oracle deck, and then Fantasy Cat Oracle message at the end. All right, that is cleared. All right. All right, Spirit, help me get the messages that Taurus needs for today so that they can get some help with resolving whatever seems to be weighing heavy on their heart. All right, so we have the King of Swords. We're doing a Celtic cross, just so you know. Okay, so a lot of thinking, a lot of like internal, and then we have kind of like halfway Six of Swords crossing the King of Swords. So I'm seeing that you are recovering from something pretty heavy, I think, like especially with how this King of Swords looks very solemn and very like just thoughtful. I think that you've gone through something interesting or rough, or whatever, and it needs some recovery time. So you're kind of being ushered to safety, so to speak, with the Six of Swords. All right, crowning the reading, the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, below the reading, I don't take ones that pop. I do take ones that fly. All right, so this is the Six of Cups at the bottom. So whatever has happened recently has kind of rocked your world in a way, and it's left you feeling nostalgic and kind of longing a little bit, because it feels like up here we're acknowledging some heavy loss of something in your material world. And I think that's how you are presenting it to me. All right, recent past. Okay. If it turns over, I take it. Page of Pentacles in reverse. So slow moving energy, like like a sliver of an offer, but it never really came to fruition or didn't have a whole lot of backing behind it. Um, and we were hoping that it would lead to a Ten of Pentacles, or that it would add to your Ten of Pentacles, but it ended up not. And in your near future came out in the, if I'm taking it up right, we have the Death card. So yeah, there's an ending here that has come to pass. One that you are not super duper happy with. It doesn't seem super detrimental by any means, in my opinion. I know that we have like a reverse Ten of Pentacles, but like honestly, I think that this is just more heart heavy. And I think that this is going to be the result of a rebirth of some kind, or like a phoenix. So in this deck, the Death card is marked by the phoenix, and the phoenix, rises from the ashes and becomes anew. So I feel like you are entering into a phase where you're going to be entering into some healing and kind of coming back better than ever. I'm hearing. But yeah, so that's kind of cool. All right, so let's get some clarification, because I'm sure that even what I say might be confirming, but not necessarily helpful. Ooh, okay, so over your heart cards, we have the Nine of Swords upright. So this is something that has left you a lot of mental turmoil, mental struggle, and it's been really difficult for you to kind of come out from under it. Any more cards for the heart cards? All right, let's move on to the crowning. Okay, something flipped. Aha, two flipped. So we have the Strength card and the Lovers. Interesting. Okay, so this could have something to do with love, with the Lovers popping up, but I feel like this is more to do with your physical realm, and the Strength. So feeling like you've lost balance, because the Lovers has to do with like balance, equal give and take, reciprocation, and then the Strength is like taming the beast inside and being able to be calm amidst chaos. So this feels like kind of or I'm not going to say a lesson, because I don't think we don't go through bad things for a reason. Everybody has free will, and so bad things happen for no reason sometimes, because somebody just decided to screw somebody over. Like none of us ever do anything that necessarily makes us deserve whatever bad thing is happening. Sometimes it's just a matter of everybody has free will, and we can't change decisions that people make, and we can't change their mind to not make certain decisions. So I think this is an opportunity for you to learn how to be the stable rock, and how to find your inner strength and your inner balance among a lot of turmoil and turbulence. Yeah. So for the Six of Cups, clarifying the Six of Cups. Okay, come here. Anything for the Six of Cups? Did it flip? Yeah, it did. The Empress in reverse. I'm just going to show you the art first. In reverse, the Empress has to do with lacking direction, feeling unaligned. I'm getting that you feel like you're tied to this thing that you've lost somehow, and that's why you're feeling very like reminiscent about it, and very like mournful about it, and I want to let you know that you have every right to feel the feelings that you're feeling and to express those feelings. And you also are like, this seems really tough. Like, this is hard. Like, you've lost something that was like part of your everything, right? And so now you're feeling kind of knocked down a peg. You feel a little bit maybe unsure of yourself, a little like less sturdy than you used to be. And I think that you need to remember that strength and power and love and all of it, all of the wonderful things, unconditional love, success, abundance, all these things come from within. And we can't really have these things externally until we can have these things internally. Now, that's not to say that you are not deserving of love, respect, and like all these like amazing things right this moment, because you are, as you are, like in all of your mess and all of your tears and all of the snot and whatever, like you are deserving of love, respect, and kindness. But you cannot expect other people who are not responsible for for your happiness. You are not responsible for other people's happiness, and they are not responsible for your happiness. So you have to find those things within yourself first. And once you can give those things to yourself, then you can give those things to other people. And because when you find your happiness and your stability in other people outside of yourself, well, what happens when that person leaves? Or what happens when, that thing that we put all our eggs in that basket, what happens when that fails? Well, then, we're shit out of luck, right? So the idea is to fill yourself up first and find the love, happiness, and all of these things in your own life in your own way, and then you can give it to other people, and you can also receive it from other people without strings attached, and it can just be an easy flow of energy, because the idea is that we want to be kind and willing to give of ourselves, but we need to also acknowledge our worth, and that not everybody and everything is deserving of our energy and our, business, time. So, just getting into the mindset of, well, I am a person with needs and wants and desires, and I am deserving of all of the things that I, work for and go after. But, I can't have those things if I'm too, if I don't believe in myself, and if I think that all the things that I want in life are tied to other people and other places and other things, because if we perceive it that way, then it will be that way. So it's a matter of breaking out of mental blocks that keep us from realizing our true potential. So, anything else? For the Six of Cups. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Okay, well, that's okay. We have the Ace of Pentacles. So I'm seeing that, like, you are using something that you have, or you are using a bad deal and you are turning it into a flush, and you are working on having a rebirth and making it your own. I don't know why that came through. Make it your own, like, don't settle. Make it your own. Taking something that was given to you or inherited or found and making something for you. Interesting. Okay. So I'm also getting the Seven of Swords. So I think the side piece of advice is that you're going to have to do some selfish things. Now, that doesn't necessarily mean that we're doing anything maliciously. Like, I believe that we can work in our own self-interest in ways that do not impede on other people, and in ways that, do not you know, affect other people negatively. Now, does that mean that other people have to understand what we're doing? Absolutely not. They do not have to understand what we're doing. All that matters is that we understand what we're doing and that we feel it is best for our situation in life. So I'm also hearing like, don't listen too much to other people's input, especially if it's overtly negative, because that might just be them being jealous or trying to hold you down, you know. Oh. For the Page of Pentacles, sorry, we have the Queen of Pentacles and the Two of Rods. So yeah, I'm seeing more like coming into your stability, and rather than waiting for your ships to come in, you are going out and looking for them. I know that sounds strange, but like you are going out and getting what you want yourself, because, you know, sometimes you just, if you want a job done right, sometimes you got to do it yourself. That doesn't mean that you can't ask for help, but, you know, life. All right, so Death card. Okay. Interesting. So I have the High Priestess, the Six of Rods in reverse, and Seven of Cups in reverse, and the Five of Rods. Okay. I think what I'm seeing is that in order to have the best possible outcome, and in order to avoid some unnecessary struggle and unnecessary issues, you're going to have to really rely pretty heavily on your intuition. I think you are going to have to put a lot of stock and a lot of faith into what your gut feeling is, and to what you believe. That's it, just what you believe and what you feel and what feels right. And you're going to be relying on that a lot. Otherwise, I think if you rely too much on your head, I think you'll find yourself with way too many options, so you don't know what to do with them. And then you will start seeing some conflicts with people in your life, and overall just lose your success. But if you trust yourself, trust spirit, you're going to be okay. All right, so let's get some messages from your higher self. Whoa. All right. Stop trying to force change. Find your own rhythm and spend time outside. I love this. Okay, so this is Spirit reminding you to just take a breath. Remember that, you know, Rome wasn't built in a day. Everything takes time, and you have to find ways to enjoy it in the meantime, you know, because otherwise we're just always in waiting mode, and that's not fun. So I encourage you to find ways to enjoy your life and do it in a way that's uniquely you. Like, do things that you want. Don't do what other people say. That's lame. Don't do what other people say. It's lame. Okay, so now, finally, you're going to get some messages from the Fantasy Cats Oracle. All right, Spirit, what do we have for Taurus today from the Fantasy Cats? Come on, Fantasy Cats. I guess this is my time to remind you that if you that if you like what you've seen so far, please hit the like button and subscribe. And if you really want to help me out, the best way to help myself or any tarot reader out on this channel is to let the ads play in the background while you're listening to your reading. And just, you don't necessarily need to read them or listen to them. Sorry, you don't need to listen to the ads. You don't even need to look at them. Just like let them play in the background while you're doing something else. And that is like one of the biggest ways that you can help any tarot reader. All right, so from the Fantasy Oracle Cats, we have number 11 with Watching. I like this one. I think the art is really cute. I like Siamese cats. They're really pretty. All right, so number 11. All right, watching. Action. Observe. Advice. More information is needed. Okay. All right, so the situation is unfolding. Allow for time to let things develop. Enjoy feline alertness to watch and wait for the right moment. It is the ultimate goal worth your effort and focus? Is something bigger and better in store? Widen your view, open your aperture, and allow the unfolding to provide every option. What questions still need to be asked? What information is still required? Does some detective work on your own and ask allies to gather information for you? This allows you to make your next move with grace and effectiveness. Do not let personal hunger, cravings, and greed move you before the moment is ripe. Rewards are reaped for those who with patience. Stay still and observe. Gifts are bestowed on those with perseverance. Cats are the active observers of any situation they are interested in. Become the active observer by allowing full embodiment of the moment. Emotions should slip away. Do not think or calculate. Simply observe. Put desires on the back burner to become a natural tracker. And then big picture comes into focus and all relevant details will be revealed. Some of the grammar in this is a little, but I think I like what this is saying. I like that it's basically asking you to, well, one, be patient, and then two, stop trying to force change, and three, like learning to observe rather than judge. It is better to observe a situation than judge a situation, because when you observe it, you're able to gather more information and then be more informed about it. And then you can make a better decision based on what you have observed. So I think that is a very good energy to just take into your life. But yeah. All right. Thank you, Taurus. I hope this helped. If this resonates, let me know in the comments. And I hope you have a really great day. All right. Like and subscribe. Bye.